December, I don't my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? How are you? Well, I hope you fine, and triple fine.
Yes.
I don't want to hold you up long, but I just wanted to come in and give you a recap, give myself, because I want to know what's going on with Will and Jada. We know that they done sold a lot of their properties. Before I get into this, I'm feeling kind of away.
Okay.
I don't know about anybody out there. I feel about me. You all went this long. You made all these promises about how y'all was going to stay together for life and this and that. And it just seems like this woman, in my opinion, from where I'm sitting and what I have observed through the years.
Okay.
From her being on Table Talk and the like.
That's true.
It seems like this woman has torn this man all the way down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
He tore him up from the neck, from the floor down to, from the floor down. No, what is it? From the neck down to the foot, neck up, or something like that. In other words, he's been torn down.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seems now that he is not the Will that we know anymore. At least I don't.
Yeah.
His reputation is tarnished. He's tarnished.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we seen him on stage dancing with a woman and doing. He tried to make a comeback with it's like he tarnished. You know, we done heard about him being in the bed with a man. And it is too much. It's too much. It's too much. And you can't not see it.
Mm-hmm.
You love him, but it's like he's mud. But let me say this. I don't know how you would receive this, but I believe with every ounce of my blood that he wanted to come down. I saw a video when he was talking to, I forgot who he was talking to, and he was talking about how hard it is to maintain this.
Yes.
Persona.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember it. I think he was talking to the comedian, Dave Chappelle. I don't know see if there's an interview with Dave Chappelle and Will Smith. I think that's who it was. But anyway, at the time when I listened to it, I just felt like he wanted to step out. He wanted to come from under the light. It's like when he walked up on that stage and he hit Chris Rock, it was like he wanted to do it. Mm-hmm. Not maybe hit him, but just wanted to come out from the good guy. Just saying, I can't live like this. And I guess being with Jada, who's there to remind you that you are no good, that you did this to me, and that whatever. Mm-hmm. You know, you never know. She could be saying, you small ding-a-ling, I don't like that word, ding-a-ling. You small phallus can't satisfy me. You ain't no good. I don't know why we don't know. But in spite of it, all these years, he has become a shadow of a man. Mm-hmm. And in my opinion, and now that he is there, now it's like we're ready for a divorce. Mm-hmm. It was like she said, I ain't going to leave you till I curse you. I ain't going to leave you till your name is mud. When your name is mud, then I'm going to walk out. That's what it seemed like to me.
Could see that.
But strange things happen in Hollywood.
They really do.
Jada could walk out that door and there could be all kinds of stuff flying in to say, come on back, son.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't know. Mm-hmm. But I just feel sad in a way because I was believing them that they were going to say bad marriage for life.
For real.
And that goes to show you that and that you can't believe what people tell you because people lie to themselves. And I guess they can't live with the lie anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. So with that, I want to read. They selling stuff. A word, I don't even know if this is true, that Will Smith is selling all their property because, look, let me finish my thought. That Will Smith is selling his property because he's going through finances. Even if he's going through finance, he ain't never going to go through a financial problem like I would go through, okay? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
His broke is not our broke people. You got to understand that. So I would hope that it would play that they split it in half.
Yes.
She take half, they hit amicably. And I hope that the wheel of fortune turn in his favor.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that Jada goes on that spiritual odyssey that she so desires more than her career. Because to me, I'm a nobody. Well, I'm somebody, but I'm a nobody in their life.
Yes.
It's like she's a laughing stock.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you could try to listen to her, but she sounds so above that she sounds, it's hard to make out.
Yeah.
She sounds spiritual, but she sounds a spiritual without no kind of word. Like if she was coming from a Buddhist perspective, and she was coming from a Christianity perspective, if she was coming from a Judaism, she's not coming from any religion that I understand, just her own thoughts. And for that, it sounds like a lot of things she say just doesn't make sense the way it would heal me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It has to have a spiritual undertone. And how do you get a spiritual undertone if you don't have no spirituality? What woke you up? What gave you your spirituality? Was it Christianity? Was it Buddhism? Was it Hinduism? Something?
Yeah.
They got so many religions. The Judaism, was it Messianic? What was it? Kabbalah? What gave you your spiritual root? Was it Islam? What? Because without a spiritual root where you could say, I grew up in this, I learned this, I studied that, I believe that, but I don't think that she believes in those things. So she believes in the thing of Jada, I assume. I'm not sure, but I think that's what she says. So with that, without any base of a belief, I don't know how to take her thinking.
Okay.
Because it has no spiritual root that I'm familiar with. She may say things that are good, but if she talk long enough, you find yourself going into a black hole.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So I hope that she finds her spiritual honesty, that she seeks, that she finds her truth, that she finds herself, because she deserves that.
Yes.
And will deserve to be let go, And let's see what would become of them individually.
Okay.
I'm sorry to see that they are broken up, but it just seems like the thrill is gone and they just can't fake it anymore. And that's a yucky place to be in. When you with somebody and you just being with them make you so nauseous, you just can't fake it no more. I can't do it. It makes you physically ill. Been there. You don't know about that feeling. No. Somebody out there know what I'm saying. If you know what it's like to be in a relationship that it has ran this course, this person just make you ill. You see them eating something and it just makes you nauseous because you are so done with them and their antics with them. You can't even fake it. Even if you wanted to, they just become grotesque to you. And in my mind, I hope it's not like that with them, but we're going to find out in the cards.
Okay.
right here, Will first.
Yeah.
I see the number 2, and that's the 2 of Pentacles. So right now there is something going on. And in this case, I see it's green. So even though it's earthly, it's reminding me money. And it seems like there's a rocky road behind them, like they're going through a lot. Things are very imbalanced in their lives right now.
Okay.
And I see her like move on, move the F on. I'm ready to get up. I'm tired. And he's like juggling, trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
And she's like, make it happen. And I'm ready to go. Me and mine, we ready. That's the temperament I'm getting. Not hatred, just enough.
Yes.
If that makes sense. Hopefulness, the star. But when I see this star here, the star card, I don't know if you can see it. I'm not looking at the star card as a hope card. I'm looking at this star as in Will's light, his stardom has been diminished.
Okay.
And in her, it just seems like here she has that, is that a 7?
8.
8. Yeah, she has that 8 where she's just shut off to criticism, where she is just above it. Like, you can't really hurt me. I'm above it. Like, she done gotten so spiritually healed that she seems above it. And for that, she closes her eyes and pretend that everything is going to be all right.
Okay.
Everything is going to be okay. Even though that's not what's around her, she feels walled in. And maybe she just feels walled in by him. But whatever, she's got a lot going on mentally.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fusion going on upstairs. A lot of air, a lot of friction, a lot of vibration, a lot of how I'm going to work this out. How am I going to do this? How am I going to maneuver? How am I going? It's a whole lot of starting a new life for the both of them.
Yeah.
Even though they've been living apart, that part will be easy. But the real separation now, that's an adjustment. I have to go above him. I think this is a sad time for Will in some way. I see it's a sad time.
Yeah.
I do. I see it a sad time in some kind of way for him. Maybe the breaking up of a family. Maybe even though he could be juggling, because here he's juggling back and forth, but it also could be he wants it, but he could be frightened. It could be a big thing. I don't know. Who knows? Jada could have had her claw in him so deep that he could be afraid. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm going to read more into it. And where she's at the world, like freedom. The end. This is Will. And not a bad thing. Because this is just an emotion.
Yeah, not all is lost.
He may feel embarrassed. He may feel like, this is sucking the life out of me. It could be breaking it. I don't know the ins and outs, but he doesn't seem as at peace about it. According to Miss Barney, the cards. As the world, she seems like I come full circle. I'm done. It's not the same. You're not the same. I'm out. I'm done. Now, what they stand on, I do see, I see a lot of emotions for Will, but what I do see a new beginning, and I do see a new beginning with his emotions and how he's going to play it out and his freedom. You can be sad for so many years being together, and that could be a sad, but all at the same time, you relieved, you happy. But I definitely see a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, ready to open up to love, open up to new things, being able to live his life more freely, be more himself, like that. You know what I mean? And for her, strength. Like I said, she's on a spiritual odyssey. So strength is to be able to deal with the things that's coming up in her life, and not that she hasn't been dealing with it, but this is a whole new thing for the both of them, I think. What do you think, babe? This is new. This is new. So I think that she needs strength. Maybe this is a struggle time for her as well. We don't know, but she's drawing on her inner strength to not be attached to him anymore. I think that would be hard.
Yeah, because they've been married for so long.
And even though they've been faking it for so long, who are they now when they go back to who they were? Who they were are not who they are. And so this gotta be some kind of, you know.
Oh, okay.
But I do see creativity. I do see movement. I do see things are changing. This is a spark, a fire, that this is what they needed. It may have taken them years to come here, but this is the spark they need. And she knows that Will is struggling with it. And maybe Will know how she's going to need strength to deal with it. Because I know somewhere in that they love each other.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that. And I think also here, it's a time for contemplation for Will. Will ain't taking it as easy as Jada, but let me see. Jada is on this seeking thing. This is a mental thing. I think she lives for the spirituality of it. I think that's just where her mind is, where her heart is. If somebody say, what is your love? I just love walking in spirit. I love being spirit, having my mind open, being able to think, and not feel so trapped, and being able to live the way I want to live without judgment and not hiding. I'm getting that kind of vibe. And also, golly, Jada, you got 1, 2, 3. You got 1, 2. You got 3 major encounters. And you're the seeker. You're the seeker, and you need strength to do what it is you want to do. But this here is not easy for you. This breakup is not easy for either of them. It's just not easy. But they will be okay, because both of their lights has been dimmed.
Okay.
Both of their lights. Neither one of them are desired in Hollywood. But will have a better chance, I think, once he walk away. I don't know about Jada. She is always going to be somebody on a talk show. She'll do good on a talk show, or maybe she can open up her own, YouTube page and just do that, Jada, your own YouTube page, and share your thoughts and beliefs with the world. You could do that. I think that would be home for you,
It really would be. Have a place to talk, vent, have people's minds be open.
And the over outcome that I have here is the job is done. The work is over. And it's disappointing in a way, but we've come as far as we can go together, and that this is a good thing. That's if they get a divorce. That Will doesn't change his mind or hold it up or something. But it just looks like she's ready to move on. It looks like it's more for Will, and Will struggles. But I think that they're doing it now, because I do see, and also this is finances. I think that right now, and Will is probably dealing with the financial aspects of it the more hardest, because he's the one holding the 2 of Pentacles. And then I see the 7 of Pentacles. So I see that he's about the money and making sure everything is blended and fair, and it's exhausting. And I think that that final thing to, I don't know, how can I say this?
I see it as usually it's a time of overlooking, reflecting.
Looking at all of it. Maybe he feels like all of this for nothing, or all of this came to ruin, or whatever. But it's like I'm getting a bittersweet.
All this labor.
All this effort for it to end anyway. A waste, but lucrative, but a waste. And I think that he's like it looks like Will is really in control of somewhat of the money. Not in control like that, but have a lot of input about the money. And I just heard his money. But when it comes down to marriages, until people learn, it becomes your money. Her job becomes your job. Your job become her job.
That's true.
Regardless of how you look at it, it's your money. And it's like, but he worked for, but we understand.
Yes.
So, but it looks like the dividends and the balancing and trying to make it equal and what is fair. But I ask you this, as baby read this.
Okay.
What do you give? What can I give you that will be equal to you ruining my career?
Fair enough.
With your mouth. What can you pay me for what I lost? Now, I'm not saying Will Smith feel that way, but that's what I would feel. I got to give you half, but you ruined me. As if to say, if I'm ruined, you're ruined too.
Yes.
Go ahead, baby Crone. I'm gonna take a bite.
Okay. Well, the first card that came out was Darkness. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. The next
Darkness.
Yes.
Okay.
The next card to come out was Lemniscus, which is that infinity sign, which is quite interesting.
In the world with the infinity. You see it?
And weirdly enough, a white mouse. So
a white mouse.
Yeah, a white mouse. So I guess once we get through this period of darkness, sorrow,
that's just what
pain,
I'm just saying. You're reading on what I just said. Go ahead.
Yeah, because the first card that came out was Darkness, and I thought it was going to be a negative read from there. When I saw the sorrow, the pain, the disappointment, I was just like, yeah, they are sure going through a dark time. I'm sure they've been going through a dark time, but this period of divorcing or trying to figure out if they should go through with a divorce and the ending of the relationship is just a dark period. Like,
sorry about that.
Like you said, the Seven of Pentacles, all the effort and energy put towards this relationship and marriage just for it to go to the wayside. But then I see here, weirdly enough, the Lemniscus, the infinity sign, that cycle, that it represents the limitless, sorry, I read that wrong, and endless.
But I also see in the Lemniscus is that when you see where that cross is, where it ties at the middle, I think that's where they went their separate ways.
Okay, fair enough. Yep, those are your exiting and entering points.
Their entrance and exit point, and I think they exit each other a long time ago. And I think they tired of trying to pretend.
Yes.
What do you think? And I really think it's more Jada than Will.
Fair enough.
And I could be wrong, but Miss Barney is showing me that it's Will it's not taking this very easy. This is him very sad over it.
Rightfully so.
And she's not. She's ready to move on.
Of course.
She's done. Of course.
Yes.
And I don't know what Will did to put her in such a, I don't want to say bitter, but a place where just wars, just make her mental. They have scarred each other for life.
Sadly.
Anything you want to say?
And then my last card that I had pulled was the white mouse, which symbolizes being delicate and vulnerable, having some courage and resilience through this trying period within their
even
lives.
Here, and I got this, the Hangman, time for respected, putting things in its proper perspective, taking time out to really think, to make right moves, the right judgment, needing time to do what is right. Because I don't know, I got to ask a question.
Actually, you know what? It's so funny looking at this Lemniscus card. You did actually write the World card on here.
Really?
Yes, you did.
Because it's what it probably reminds me of. I want to know, is it bitter or sweet with them?
Wow. I'm glad I didn't say that too early, because the darkness card, you wrote Tower right here.
No way.
Yes. And I was like, oh, well, the Tower card didn't come out, but the World did.
They're not doing good. It's like, and I said that they love each other. After all is over, there will be some kind of love here. But right now, the card is the frustration will feel, the disruption, the humiliation, everything, his career, everything, for his wife to tear him down at every turn.
Yes.
And I just see that kingdom has come down. They probably had a very bad argument. Very bad. Very, very bad. Very bad. And I remember I saw one time on TV where the daughter, before we knew about the divorce, I believe, she put out a video where she was crying.
Yep,
I think this came to a tumultuous end. I really do. I really do. And I think it has a lot to do with Will escapades.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave it at that. And I think that, and Jada.
That's another card you need to add to this deck, an escapade.
Okay. Well, you could do it.
Okay.
Escapades. I really do. And right now, from what the cards, I truly believe they had a blowout. And I think it was no more return. I think things got so nasty that there is no return. That the son was crying, the daughter was crying on camera about this, and it must be horrible to see your parents live separately, become normal, but to see them say it's over and that y'all can't play games no more. Thursday night bingo is over.
Yeah.
Tuesday night tacos is over. Gathering together for Sunday dinner is over. The holidays, those things could be over. And it's got to be hard, even though your children are grown.
Yes.
They have no children, and neither one of them are married.
That's true.
And both of them are living lives that are with the GQ. LB, say it.
LGBTQ.
They both in that lifestyle, both of their kids. And you just have to wonder, what did they see? What did they experience?
Yes.
Well, you got anything to say?
No, that was
Our cards correspond. I'm shocked that came out.
I'm surprised the Tower card came out too.
Is there going to be a healing for them? Emotional. This card is a well-to-do card. But even though it's well-to-do, I see that water. That means it's a lot to overcome.
Yes.
But in the end, they'll find their peace. All is not lost forever.
Well, that's good.
Because neither one of them, I don't think, had that kind of heart where they want to be bitter. I think they'll even come together, even if it's for the children in time.
Gotcha. You got to let this pass.
This has got to blow over. Is there anything you want to know? I think I'm done. I just wanted to do a quick reading on them. So I see where they are. They're not in a happy place. And especially Will. At least the cards are showing Will. Jada's in a bitter place, maybe a sour place, but Will is in an unhappy place. Everything I say is allegedly, but these are the best words I can get to describe what I feel. And so with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this. Please give us a thumbs up, please, and thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, well, subscribe and be a part of what? The Sunflower family. Right. And spread the seeds of goodness, hope, and love and healing through the land. That's all you got to do to be a sunflower, to shine your brightness on a world that has gone cold. Yes. That's it. And with that being said, we hope that you enjoyed it. So please subscribe. And like I said, give us a thumbs up. Please, please. Yes. I know that you can do it. Just please, it's coming, but can you just give us a little, and we are ever so appreciated. And we thank you in advance. And you know what we say?
Yes.
Sunflowers.